Hello everyone. Today we're taking a look back at the epic battles between two exceptional fighters, Tawanchai and Joe Natawut. Let's revisit their most memorable encounters in the journey to the Muay Thai championship belt.
First fight, bike a little bit more here and get moved on hitting another gear. Minute mark in the first round for 5. Nothing, he said, you guys have to show up. Nice shot off of Joe's counter. But Tawanchai is one of the fans who are talking with that push kick. Doing a good job of moving to the weak. This kid, first match, was that retaliation, that one, and didn't come back. That time he didn't Joe. It was a good catch and fire. Biggest moment of Joe's life. It's like another for Tawanchai because he's internally put a lot of contradiction in what I said. Look, you have close to the vest. 60 fights to his credit.
Pressure, we're not seeing a whole lot of that. The difference maker in the last match, we're not seeing a whole lot of hands. Like, hands have barely come into play.
That was a good job from lean back. Tawanchai has 132 victories in his right hand.
Got a warning from Olivia.
They are nearing the end. Natawut hasn't been able to land anything to the World Championship.
Two warriors from the same birthplace of Muay Thai. But today they're not countrymen. They're opponents. Tawanchai, the cold-blooded young champion, stepped into the ring with eyes sharp as blades. Across from him stood Joe Natawut, the seasoned fighter who once stormed the U.S. scene, bringing with him experience and an intimidating confidence. The lights blazed down, the crowd roared, a call to battle. There was no room for hesitation, no time for calculation. Both men knew this wasn't just a fight, it was a statement of who the real beast of Thailand was.
Training at a Thai top team, holding a Muay Thai and kickboxing record of 71 and 10. Representing Thailand, Smokin' Joe!
The battle began. Tension rippled through the arena.
ดูแล้วนะไม่มีปั๊มแล้วนะไม่มีแล้วนะครับต่อย3ยกเต็มที่นะครับชมด้วยนะครับ
Our referee in charge, Olivier Cost. Tawanchai, his second straight kickboxing appearance. He is the one featherweight Muay Thai world champion.
Right after the opening bell, neither fighter wasted time. Powerful low kicks struck their opponent's legs, a tactic to slow movement and inflict lasting damage over time.
A magic wand that just vaporizes body parts once he touches you with it.
Tawanchai's kicks were razor sharp, each one slicing at Joe's leg. But Joe Natawut stood his ground, returning fire with strong, cracking low kicks of his own, echoing through the ring like wood smashing together.
Everywhere. Amidst 3 of his last 5 wins have been by knockout. They're going back and forth. Fireworks in the early going.
Neither gave an inch. Each kick was a declaration of war. Every bruise on their legs, a toll paid in the clash of titans.
After seeing the Korea fight, the Saburaya fight, of stepping back.
And then came the first turning point. Just as Joe Natawut seemed to be gaining the upper hand with a series of aggressive kicks, Tawanchai, with reflexes like a machine, perfectly blocked the attack.
Adjustment to a 3-round match here rather than taking that first round and coasting out.
Since Joe's gone 5 rounds though, Rich, he's completely adjusted.
A flawless block snuffed out Joe's kick mid-air. Without a moment's pause, Tawanchai spun into a devastating counter. A signature left kick slamming into Joe's ribs.
Tawanchai not getting backed up too much, staying on the front foot, right in the face of Tawanchai.
Joe staggered back. For the first time in the fight, he looked shaken. Tawanchai seized the opportunity, pressing forward, controlling the pace and driving Joe into the corner.
Natawut's doing a good job of matching the pace of Tawanchai, but he is not matching the power of Tawanchai in each of these strikes that are landing back and forth.
Yeah, Tawanchai moves you when he hits you.
Natawut there throws a push.
Jabs and mid-kicks followed in a relentless rhythm, choking Joe's defense.
Tawanchai, so fast and explosive, is the 24th.
Round 1 ended clearly in Tawanchai's favor. Not just faster and stronger, but colder, sharper, and more precise. As round 2 began, Joe Natawut unexpectedly surged forward. No more testing, no more hesitation. he launched an offensive meant to turn the tide.
Tawanchai answering back is Tawanchai. That's where Narawat needs to be. Smoky Joe needs to be aggressive, try to back up the Thai sensation that is Tawanchai. Make this fight dirty.
I don't know if I've seen Tawanchai caught with a punch like that. But he just made a statement with that one.
A string of sharp jabs mixed speed and power. Then, a heavy roundhouse kick aimed squarely at Tawanchai's body.
So straight left by Tawanchai. I like the strategy by Tawanchai to beat up that left leg.
Taken by surprise, Tawanchai was forced to retreat. For the first time, he backed into the corner. A rare sight for a fighter known for controlling every match.
Decision by Tawanchai to beat up that lead leg.
Joe Nattawut didn't let up. Straight punches, low kicks, knees, a relentless symphony of offense. The crowd stood, stunned by Joe's explosive comeback.
Tawanchai being more aggressive here in the second round.
For the first time, Tawanchai was on the back foot. He defended in haste, focused intensely, knowing one more mistake could change everything.
Tawanchai slightly.
We've seen
Refusing to be outdone, Tawanchai quickly responded with a barrage of punches and kicks, mounting his own aggressive counter to push Joe back.
Tawanchai advances forward. Now looking to land something upstairs.
In a tense moment, both fighters caught each other's kick at the same time, a rare and thrilling exchange that raised the stakes. Round one ended in high tension. Both Tawanchai and Joe Nattawut had shown their unique styles, one sharp and clinical, the other wild and powerful. Tawanchai had the slight edge, but Joe showed he wouldn't go down easily. They were playing a strategic game where one mistake could change the entire fight.
In favor of your winner by unanimous.
The battle wasn't over, and if you thought you'd seen it all, think again. Something even greater awaited.
Tawanchai gets the win!
The second fight between Tawanchai and Joe Nattawut began with high anticipation. Could Joe find a way to overcome Tawanchai this time?
5 rounds, 4 ounce gloves.
A brilliant defensive moment from Tawanchai, blocking a dangerous high kick from Joe Nattawut. A clear sign of his awareness and sharp observation in the ring.
like a typical Muay Thai match, just feeling each other out. They got 4-ounce gloves on top of the fact they got 2.
Tawanchai maintained solid defense, denying Joe any real opening. He kept control and waited for the perfect moment to strike. Then came a textbook offensive from Tawanchai. After a quick step-in, he fired a straight kick to Joe's body. Hard, precise, and instantly stopping his momentum. Before Joe could recover, a sudden left hook slashed across his face. A perfect combination.
Yeah, Joe's a bit more static in this.
Speed, technique, and calm execution. Tawanchai showcased them all at once.
Shouldn't have caught him with that elbow. He needs to get on his bike a little bit more here and get moving.
Joe stepped back, clearly rattled. That moment alone showed why Tawanchai is seen as the new golden generation of Muay Thai.
In his approach, as we are nearing the 1 minute mark in the first.
And then, another turning point. Out of nowhere, Tawanchai ramped up the pace. No more scattered strikes, just a calculated, relentless sequence of attacks.
We saw a lot in the first match, was that retaliation. See, Joe took that one and didn't come back. That time he came back, he needs to answer. Every single time Tawanchai hits him, he has to come back. That's what he did so well in.
High kick, right jab, left hook, all delivered at lightning speed. Joe had no room to breathe, forced deep into defense.
And you can see when Tawanchai's kicks are landing, they're moving Joe.
Came forward and he just ate a counter left from the.
At that point, Tawanchai was like a storm. He dictated distance, rhythm, and even Joe's emotions. Every step was pressure. Every strike was a declaration. I'm in control.
Tawanchai.
I think Tawanchai's got a poker face on. I don't think this is another Saturday.
Joe was still standing, but his eyes had lost their confidence. He was trapped in Tawanchai's rhythm, a rhythm that allowed no errors, no breaks.
Hall of Famer, just a living contradiction of what I said.
Well, for Tawanchai, it was clear when we were asking him about what he planned to do against Natawat. As you pointed out, Mitch, he said, look, you have...
With continuous attacks, Tawanchai cornered Joe, leaving him nowhere to escape, creating a severely disadvantageous situation.
In his career.
But Joe Natawat wasn't ready to surrender. He blocked Tawanchai's strike and instantly retaliated with a strong punch to the face. Just when it seemed the match was fully in Tawanchai's hands, Joe launched a fierce comeback. Refusing to be overrun, he struck back with a flurry that left the crowd breathless. Joe's speed and fire turned the tables, forcing Tawanchai to retreat, cover up, and search for space. But Joe didn't give him a chance. He pressed forward with eyes blazing, sending a clear message: "I'm still here and I'm not done." This powerful comeback wasn't just about technique, it was about heart. Facing a younger, faster, sharper opponent, Joe proved he was far from finished. And any mistake from Tawanchai could be costly. A powerful punch from Joe Natawat landed squarely on Tawanchai's face, knocking him to the canvas. A huge shift in momentum.
Remaining in this fourth round. Going to the body kick. That body kick's doing good work. And he sweeps up the leg. As there's confrontation between Tawanchai and Smoking Joe Natawat.
And the fans in here are happy.
To present the belt for this match, we have the chairman and CEO of One Championship, Mr. Chatri Sidyotong. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Your judges have declared the winner of this contest by way of majority decision.
A testament to the true spirit of martial arts.